All right, everybody, welcome back to Bourbon Flights OKC. Eric is always with my co-host Jason. This is season 3, episode number 8. This is the 7-year bourbon battle. We've got the Old Fitzgerald 7-year bottle and bond versus the Old Louisville 7, which is a barrel pick out of Jackson, Missouri. Shout out to William J. Wines. Very good friend of mine who has recently moved, unfortunately for us. He'll be back. He's coming back. Yes. He said he's coming back.
He didn't sell his house. He kept it.
I took his son flying, and he's like, hey, can I give you gas money? I was like, no, dude, don't worry about it. I'm all about getting young kids into aviation.
Yeah.
Our buddy Branson's into aviation. He's in the military. And I was like, honestly, if you want to give me something, he's a huge bourbon collector. I'm like, just, hook me up with a bottle of bourbon. He's got everything. So he hooked me up with this bottle. Top 10, maybe top 5 bottle for me.
Yeah, it's a good bottle.
It's really, really good. And then next to that, obviously, we have the Old Fitz 7, which is readily available. I have not seen this in Oklahoma at all.
You say readily available. I found it and it's been gone. I haven't seen it again since.
Is it allocated?
No. Well, they say it's not, but you don't see it.
Well,
it comes out
everybody bought it. So, okay. So it's not allocated, but it's hard to find. You will not find the Old Louisville 7 in Oklahoma,
No.
And obviously this is a barrel pick, so you won't find that either. But I texted Jason today, and I was like, hey, I want to do the Old Louisville 7. We actually filmed it on a previous episode that we decided we did not want to air for various reasons. Yeah. Not because of this, because of the other stuff that we had on that episode. So I'm excited that we get to share it with you all. Yeah. And then obviously the Old Fitz 7 is very good. And I don't know how easy it is if you don't live in Oklahoma to find.
I've seen it on some big online stores.
Like Don's and all that stuff. Yeah,
I don't remember which one. Some of the California ones and stuff. I do know if you're in Missouri, you can probably get it.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. We're starting with the Old Fitz. Okay.
Bottle and bond.
So the Old Fitz Bottle and Bond, this is straight bourbon from our friends at Heaven Hill. If you have watched the podcast for the past 3 and basically 2.5 seasons, 2.5 seasons, we are huge Heaven Hill fans. We love everything that they do. I think that's going to be, when we eventually go to Kentucky, that's going to be one of my, we have to go here spots. It was released in June 2025. The release is still ongoing. It's 100 proof because it is
bottle and
bond. If you don't know about bottle and bond was established by the federal government to ensure that back in the olden days, even before you were born, that
nobody was alive back then.
Just dinosaurs. Basically to ensure that people were actually getting good bourbon that wasn't snake oil or turpentine. So still to this day, if you have a bottle and bond, it's stored in a federal warehouse,
federally monitored
and that's how they ensure that you have 100 proof bottle and bond bourbon.
We meet all the requirements.
Again, this is aged for 7 years. The mash bill on this is 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley. MSRP is around $60. One thing that I will say that I love about Heaven Hill is they always release their mash bills.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I've seen a Heaven Hill product that says NAS, which basically means we're not telling you what the mash bill is.
Now, just because they release their mash bill doesn't mean you're going to be able to go out and duplicate it, because they don't tell you what strains they use of certain bacteria and things like that.
Correct.
But I was reading something interesting, and I can't remember who originally bought Old Fitz recipe, but it's not the original recipe. Who bought it was, it was one of the Buffalo Trace Brands guys.
Pappy Van Winkle.
Yes, when he bought it, he added wheat to it.
So, I will tell you, Breaking Bourbon has this. So it says, during Prohibition, Old Fitzgerald was distilled under government supervision for the national medicinal trade. Pappy Van Winkle soon bought the brand for $10,000 and introduced the Whisper of Wheat to the original recipe.
Added the wheat.
Diego eventually owned the brand and sold it to Diageo, yes.
Not Diego, the guy down the street.
Diageo. Eventually owned the brand and sold to Heaven Hill in 1992, which continues to produce and market it.
Yeah, interesting. So it's not the original recipe. I would be curious. This side there, relative. No, this one.
Oh my god. Yes.
Okay. I did that for you because I knew you were challenged. We'll work on colors and numbers next.
What are shapes?
Water shapes?
Jason, what's a triangle?
Oh.
God, it smells so
It
good.
smells so good. I mean, that's when you think of like whiskey, that's what it should smell like.
A little citrus. She wants to come up here and let us taste.
You
Yeah,
want
come on up here. Come on up here.
We'll hold it. Pause for the.
My wife has been baking for a certain someone's birthday party, and
they are on here watching.
You can come up here. You can come all the way up.
Oh,
what is this?
is this for?
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, is that the icing? Oh my god.
Oh, you guys?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Cream cheese.
Mm-hmm. Team creams.
Team creams.
That's good. Thank you.
So, you guys. Especially for you.
That was my wife.
Team creams.
She is Betty Crocker.
I guess she is.
She's making like a multi-tiered cake
For the tiny tourist.
Morgan says on TikTok Live, Aaron, our queen. I can't wait.
Yes, you will not be disappointed. That is
good.
that
I had the butterscotch one earlier. God damn, bro.
That butterscotch
so
was
good,
fantastic. I got to test that when she was.
This is why losing weight is impossible. All right, so let's get into this now that our palates are ruined. Do you have water?
I do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Cheeses? Cream cheeses. Team creams. Yeah, that's good.
If you want cakes,
yeah.
my wife will sell you a cake. And you will be pleased.
You'll hate yourself because you'll eat the whole thing at one
That's
sitting.
right. All right.
All right. Back to it. Sorry.
I don't care.
It was a welcome.
It was worth
a
it.
welcome break. It's like, again, smells like
It smells so good.
smells like whiskey should. First thing is sweet.
Honey.
Yep.
Honey, good spice. Easy to drink. No ethanol.
No ethanol.
No burn. Good, like sits on the back of my tongue, my palate very well.
It's not bitter.
No, it's quite good.
That is. Yeah.
Quite good.
That
Heaven Hill
smell.
just knows how to do it.
I mean, they do.
I mean, they've been doing it forever,
But yeah, the nose on that, I can't pin that down. And it's sweet. But what is that?
there's fruit for sure, but I couldn't tell
but
you
what-
what fruit that it is. Like citrusy fruits,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. I don't know why I'm stretching. I'm doing
Don't
calisthenics over here.
Don't want to pull a hammy when
That's
you're
right,
drinking your
that's
whiskey.
Right. That's right. So Breaking Bourbon says the nose is quite striking and immediately engaging. I agree.
Agree,
Like,
100%.
really, really, really good nose.
Yeah.
Fruit forward,
Mhm.
warm spiced notes.
Yeah.
Apricot, peach, orange come first, offering summertime freshness.
Maybe it's the apple.
Cinnamon, toasted oak, and leather balance the fruity tones. The result is an aroma that is layered with just enough interplay between its scents and comes with a decent amount of complexity. That is one of the best descriptions that I've seen for this. Like, you smell it and you're just immediately engaged. Like, it is so good to smell.
Yeah.
Like, I could just, if there was a room
that smelled like this. If there was a candle that smelled like this, I'd be burning.
I'd sign up.
I'd be like a hippie.
Oh my
smell
god!
hippies.
I have to do something over there.
Uh-oh.
I knew
Oh.
this was gonna happen.
This
I have
is
to make
that-
a shape. I have
You
to make a shape
puzzle
on TikTok.
There's one puzzle piece missing, and
That's
you've
right.
got to put it on there, and you can't seem to do it. And all you have to
I've done it.
You did
I've
it.
done it.
Victory.
It's happened.
Small victories. Small
right.
victories.
Stupid TikTok. All right.
It smells.
Oh my god! Everything just went away.
Oh my God.
Dean
You're
Law
like
says,
10
"Hey
minutes
again."
behind.
Palate, a nicely layered and dessert-like flavor profiles develop. Honey graham crackers, spicy flavors of semi-sweet snickerdoodle cookies, cinnamon, vanilla, and dried fruit. Snickerdoodle cookies I do not get.
Well, I mean, snickerdoodles tend to, for me, have a little bit more cinnamon than you get off this. Because I do get a little bit of cinnamon, but it's very light.
Yeah.
And
it's not the like. Again, I talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
Like the annoying, like, oh my
Yeah.
tongue is dry because of cinnamon.
What are those, Red Hots? No.
Mhm.
Yeah, nobody likes that. Nobody likes, what's that one damn Goldschlager and all that shit.
God. Goldschlager? No.
Yeah, all that. Or what's the one that's cinnamon? That Fireball.
Oh God, terrible.
Awful.
Rumpelmans. Rumpelmans is good.
No.
If you like Rumpelmans, tell Jason he's wrong in the comments because Rumpelmans is delicious.
He's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Rumpelmans is.
It's alcohol, and you're like, hey, I just brushed my teeth.
Yes, it's like really strong toothpaste,
That's right.
which you are told not to drink.
Well,
Don't
there's no
swallow.
fluoride in there. There's fluoride.
Are you
in
sure?
toothpaste.
Are you sure?
There's no fluoride in the water here.
Well,
which
it's
is
because we
nice.
got our own.
I know.
wells. That's
but
the nice thing. I did
Anyway.
see something about.
Are we gonna have a
water-
TED talk on fluoride in
Yeah.
water?
did see somebody was complaining about contamination in water systems, and I was like, "Yeah, we don't have that problem.
Yeah.
If there's any contamination, it's in my system."
Yeah.
So
the only thing is just there's so much calcium.
yeah,
On the finish, medium length, well finished, well integrated, raisins, cinnamon, leather and toasted oak, slightly dry, with oak becoming more prominent. Honey adds a final touch of sweetness and general smoothness.
yeah,
This is just really good to drink.
yeah.
Like,
The leather, yes, but it's very minimal,
Yeah.
and it's not an off-putting leather. Like sometimes it tastes like.
the smell of this is so inviting.
I
Like,
know.
oh man.
I do agree. One of the best.
Someone needs to make a cologne that smells like this.
Yeah, then you'd have other men jumping on you.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's a solid.
Really good.
Yeah, I hope that's a lot. It's supposed to be something that's readily available on the shelf, but you know how things are when they first come out.
Yeah.
Everybody buys the crap out of it.
Yeah. It's a really good one.
They keep talking about this bourbon bust. It's not happening here.
No, it's not. But it's
It's-
also not happening here because we're a little behind. I mean, think about it. What, 5 years ago, you couldn't even do a tasting at a distillery.
Yeah,
There's two distilleries in the state
well,
as
there's
far as
three.
whiskey and bourbon.
There's three. There's like wood something.
Oh.
That's off of.
There's 2 that are known.
Yeah,
But again, like we're just behind. I mean, it's the same thing with the craft beer game
yeah.
in New England, where I'm from. I mean, we were inundated. Like you could drive 30 minutes in any direction, and you'd have beers that have been rated in the top 20. You could have 5 beers that were rated top 25 of all time. I do agree that tequila seems to be becoming like more popular.
Yeah.
I am not a huge tequila person.
I can't see that one lasting.
But
as long
I
as
do agree with you that like it's not happening here.
Yeah.
The bourbon bust is not happening here. Like
So Buffalo Trace, Weller, Heaven Hill, send your stuff here.
yes,
It will sell here.
that's right.
Not a problem. Especially some E.H. Taylor barrel proof, uncut, unfiltered. Send
Yep.
us. We need extra.
Trying to go back to.
You
We're
can't.
going to move
It's
on
over.
to that's.
It
All
happened
right.
Just then.
When was then now?
Just then.
All right, let's move on to the Old Louisville number 7.
Yeah.
Again, we don't have a ton of information on this. There is no Breaking Bourbon review. This is uncut, non-chill filtered. It's 118 proof, and this is bottle 84 of 90. Again, this is a barrel pick out of William J. Wines in Jackson, Missouri from 2024. I'm just going to read our story on the back of this. Commemorating the historic Old Louisville neighborhood, our whiskey reflects the rich character and fine style Old Louisville has to offer. We handpicked the barrels for each batch from our oldest and finest stock to create a rich, smooth flavor for every whiskey connoisseur to enjoy.
Everyone.
This is one of my favorites, so I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, so interesting enough, when you smell the two, this one seems a little more tart and sweet, and this one just seems more sweet. It just seems sweet and
The
less
Old
tart.
Louisville?
Yeah, the Old Louisville is
Yeah, it
more of a
smells
sweet,
great.
less of a
Smells
tart.
great. It's just what a
Yeah. Again,
even more inviting. Like somehow.
yeah, it's just the difference is one smells like a little more tart and
Yes,
one smells
yeah,
a little
Yeah,
sweeter.
It's just it smells so good, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Unbelievably good.
Tastes a lot different than what it smells. Tastes a lot different.
It tastes different than when we opened it.
Yeah. It's a little more.
Very like how do I put this?
It seems a little, I don't know, heavier. On the
Heavy,
flavor.
like a heavy sweetness.
richer flavor.
A rich sweetness to it.
Yeah. Almost like if you had a really dark cherry that's not tart but really sweet,
Yeah.
but it's like a deeper.
Yeah. It's like
Almost like
it's very rich.
It
You know when you get a dessert and you eat a
Yeah.
dessert, you're like, oh man, this is so rich.
Yeah.
That's how this feels to me.
Yeah, and it's not like your typical, like when you have something associated with fruit, you get that tartness. There's no tartness. It's more sweet.
The smell is just unbelievable.
You do get a little more oak on it.
Yeah. So this is Google AI because there's like no reviews on this on the internet. Butter on the nose, butter toast, nutmeg, candy corn, and vanilla. Fuck candy corn, by the way. I know you like that shit. It's fucking terrible. Marshmallow, brown sugar, cinnamon bark, chocolate dipped pecans, tobacco, and Old Spice.
Old Spice.
Old Spice.
All I can think of is that stupid little bottles from when I was a kid. Those little Old Spice
Yeah.
bottles. And they...
Palette, creme brulee, vanilla, barrel tart, oak, and grapefruit.
Okay. The barrel creme brulee.
Yeah.
The
100%.
the burnt sugar.
Again, like rich,
Yeah.
like heavy desserts.
Yeah, the your burnt
And it's interesting because like
or
it
caramelized
drinks
sugar.
light, but it tastes heavy.
Yeah. You get almost like a caramelized sugar.
Mm-hmm.
That sweetness, as opposed to like a citrusy
When they take
sweetness.
the torch.
Yeah.
Finish, long baking spices, sweet caramel notes, peppery heat, dark cocoa,
peppery.
black cherry, toasted oak, and baking spices.
I would agree with the dark cocoa too. And
So what's interesting is this is way different than when we first opened it.
it is
Like way different.
way different.
I liked it more when it was fresher.
Yeah, it was.
I
a
like
lighter-
it still. Like this smell again.
Yeah.
If I could live inside of a bubble that has this smell, I would do it. But the drink was better when it was fresher.
Yeah. Which goes back to the big argument.
Yeah.
How is there? Can a whiskey sit too long?
Yes. That dark rye
Oh yeah.
is a huge proponent of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Basil
like
Hayden
vinegar
dark
now.
rye it turned
It's like
into
vinegar.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not good.
No. It's
But normally fantastic. And that's we always talk. I don't know if for those that tuned in live, you might hear us talk about a burner bourbon. We'll start with a low proof, easy to drink bourbon, just kind of warm up the palate before. You don't want to just jump in and shock your palate with 118 proof, 120
Yeah.
proof. So we always start with something around 80, kind of like we said, our burner bourbon.
yeah, we did
And
Penelope
basil.
we did today.
Yeah, and usually it's like Basil Hayden, Penelope Weeded,
Yeah.
something like that, something smooth or easy to drink
Yeah.
and stuff. But yeah, that and normally that Basil Hayden dark rye is like great thing. I was Tina and I went to Cache and met a couple up there. They're not members, but they wanted to, they were trying it out. And from Norman, took them down into Cache, and she was like, "I want a bourbon. I want to try it, drink a straight one." And I was like, well, let's start with something easy. And I got her Basil Hayden dark rye, and it was something. She's like, "Oh my gosh, I can actually drink that. It's not burning,
Yeah.
blah blah blah." I was like, "There's a big difference," and there goes the audio.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "There's a big
Anything still
difference."
happening here?
We still recording?
Jesus
Yeah, we're good.
Christ. Sorry.
That's okay. Ruined my story. Great.
No,
But-
it is easy to drink.
Yeah.
The Basil and dark rye, and I think again, like that's why we try to do so much different content for everyone. Is like there's people that are in different
Yeah.
stages of their bourbon journey. Like, I've never had a bourbon, or like I'm just getting into it, or
Yeah.
basically us, which is we know not just enough to be dangerous, or like, hey, we're experts. We know we've had everything that you've had in your podcast, and I wish people would comment more and engage more, because there are people out there that know way more than we do, and I want to hear from those people about, hey, your take on this was incorrect, or hey, if you like this, try this. That's why we're doing this. We're not doing this for the followers. We're not doing this for the money, because we've made none. We're doing this because we sit around and drink bourbon anyway, so why not film it and engage with people?
And if we can help you save some money by not buying things that you're not going to like. I mean, and even if you don't agree with our, like we say this is great and you don't like it, then if we say this is good, then you stay away from it. We say this is bad, you go to that. Yeah. That's not what I'm saying about these, but you get what I mean. Yeah. So it's just kind of a way, like even when we talk to our friends at Camelot Liquors, they're like, hey, will you guys go back to the middle shelf stuff, because it's easier for us to tell people, hey, check out the channel. These guys will explain it to you and kind of help you find what you like. Because there's so many out there. I mean, every time we turn.
And that's what I tell people when I have a bourbon podcast is like, the good news is I have no shortage of content, because there's so much stuff. There's stuff coming out. Everything changes. So many brands, and like I do think it's a little bloated, but like whatever, more content for us. You know? So
I mean, we'll get through it and we'll find some good stuff. I mean, there's a few out there like the Lasso stuff. It's not outrageously priced, and yet it'll compete with some high end stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean the 18-year Lasso, which again there's like 18 SKUs. We did 4 of them today. We got to get through it. I really want to have, when we have Tony on, who's the distributor for the brand, I want to have like our favorite stuff on, like the darts and the Tokaji and like all that stuff.
The 18-year,
The 18.
And we saved that for her because she's done a lot of work pushing that brand, and they've won a lot of awards lately.
And she's been so good to us.
Yeah,
so
and she's a lot better to look at than we are anyway.
A lot better.
She's very knowledgeable. She's great. You guys are going to love
her. I have another question for you.
Yeah.
Should we put these in the infinity bottle?
I would definitely.
I would agree as well. All right, so let's do that.
While you do that, I will continue drinking. I will hold court with Sir Fitz and Sir Louisville.
It's funny because, like, I feel like, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
That's okay.
That was a...
Good news. Ha! You poured about a third of it off.
It's bad. That was terrible. That was terrible.
All right.
Snort it off of the table.
Yep, you should punish yourself with that.
Oh God, that'd be awful. For those of you guys that don't have infinity bottles, you should start one. Take all the stuff you like, and put it in an infinity bottle.
Yep, and there are
and see what becomes of it at the end.
There is a app you can use to track it, and it'll
Whiskey Shelf.
Yeah, Whiskey Shelf, and it'll tell you what your combined proof is overall.
What your proof is, everything that's in there. Definitely check that out.
It'll also help you keep track of your inventory, so you don't end up buying double bottles like I just did. Oh, is it? Okay, so there's another one. There is another app, and I don't want to mess with the recording right now, but there's another app you can get that actually is free, and it will help you track your inventory so you don't double buy like I did with wild turkey.
All of it with bourbon.
That's how we know it'll preserve. It's
right.
pickled.
It's
pickled wood.
Pickled. Yeah.
The true wood pickling.
True wood pickling. That sounds
So.
like a weird podcast. True wood pickling. All right, we got that in there. Is there anything else that we would like to talk about?
We did get some upcoming stuff, maybe. So we did get
Absolutely.
Mammoth Distillery up in New York has sent us a sample of a blend that they did. We are going to get that. They sent us kind of a story and a link to a video about the story about that. So we'll when we do that, bring that on. We'll definitely put that link up.
Yep. And I am trying to get a tour with the Blendery, which is in Texas.
Okay.
I've been talking to them. I'm going down there in August for flight training. But if I have to stay an extra day to go to the Blendery, I'll be really disappointed. So, which you're more than welcome to come down for.
Yeah, I'll come down.
But I'm trying to talk to them. They're doing a lot of interesting things. They're in Dallas, yeah. There's a lot of interesting things that they're doing. They're basically taking stuff that you buy off the shelf and blending them and seeing what it makes. So
Yeah.
cool stuff going on there as well. Before we go, out of 10, these are going to be tough.
I know. Man.
It's going to be a tough one. I'll go first because I always make you go first. Old Fitz, solid 8.3 for me.
I was going to say an 8. But yeah.
Yep. Old Louisville is tough because it tastes so
I want to
different
give
than
it
it
two
did
different
before.
ratings,
Yes.
you know.
When I first opened it, it was like an 8.7. Now it's like a 7.9.
And I would probably give it a 7 now. But it was
7. Okay.
Yeah, it was definitely almost an 8.5 before.
Yeah,
which is
weird.
so unusual
It's
because usually
weird
they get
because
better.
like this smells better than this does,
Mm-hmm.
but now this drinks better than this does. But it didn't used to.
Right. It was completely
Didn't used to.
opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah.
Which is
weird. So like,
'cause
open your bottles, but not for too long. Apparently, you know.
Well, that's
You gotta
that's
be,
the
gotta
thing.
be careful. So
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like how I've looked this up on YouTube and other things. It's like how long is it too long? And I've seen it range from 6 months to doesn't go bad.
yeah. I mean, there's some stuff that
So
probably doesn't.
I don't
but,
know.
like,
I don't have the answer.
Perfect example. Is
Let
that
us know
dark-
what you think.
Yeah, that dark rye, like man.
Yeah, if you've had a bourbon or whiskey that went
Yes,
bad after a
yes.
short
Please
amount
comment,
of time, let
like,
us know.
subscribe. Again, we don't really do this for the following, but like liking and subscribing help us immensely. You know, we're at like 1,300 on TikTok, and we're trying to build our YouTube and our Instagram, and we're spending all of our own money.
Yeah, none of this is paid for.
None of this is paid for. We're just guys that like bourbon.
Well,
that
I will say Lasso did hook us up.
Lasso hooked us up.
Lasso did hook us up.
But generally speaking, like none of this is paid for. You know, we're taking our time to sit here and try to provide a service to everybody because we've been where most people are of like, well, I'm just getting into bourbon.
Yeah.
How do I know what I like?
Right.
And hopefully this podcast helps. Hopefully our shorts on YouTube and TikTok provide some insight, some quick insight as to what we like and what we don't like. And you might agree, you might not agree. That's fine. But we sit around and drink bourbon anyway. So again, why not film it, right? And
I would say if you're just starting in your exposure to whiskey and bourbon is Jack Daniel's, Jim Beam, Bullet, stuff like that right off the bat. No, whiskey tastes so much better when you get the right ones, and you don't necessarily have to spend more.
You do not have to spend more.
I love throwing in Fighting Cock. It's a Heaven Hill product. It's $15, and it is so smooth
The
that it
regular
blows people
McKenna.
up. Henry McKenna, the brown box.
1783.
Small batch.
I mean, even the Evan Williams vintage.
Yeah. I think we drank all yours.
I think we did it. I think we did drink all.
Yeah.
That's like $37 and like
Unbelievable.
probably beats out, I don't know, 70% of the stuff that's up there. So definitely check it out. Please please subscribe. We're happy to have you here. We're just hopeful that what we're doing provides some insight into your life as far as buy this, don't buy this.
Yeah. Save you some money.
We're just happy to be here.
Yeah.
I think, right? We're just happy to do this, and we're basically through 2.5 seasons. We talked about this for like 2 years.
Yeah.
A year and a half. And then we just did it. And again, we don't care about how many followers we have. We don't care that whether we make money or we don't. We're just generally interested in.
The best part about this has been the people we've met.
Oh yeah,
That's by far.
It's
We always talk
unbelievable.
about bourbon brings people
Unbelievable.
together, and it definitely does.
It's a social thing, you know.
Good people.
Absolutely, yeah. Just really, really humbled by the amount of people that have followed and liked, and like the fact that we have all these comments in here, and there's 9 people watching, and we've got 1.6 thousand likes. Like it means so much to us. I don't think we could put it into words. This was not, again, the point when we started this, but here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for watching. Are you ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
You got anything else to tell these people?
stay tuned. We're working on some merch and stuff right now. The guy that does is working on our merch. He
Where's the sign?
Right
there.
There it
the
is.
sign.
So in usual fashion, he ordered a very expensive machine, and
It broke.
They delivered it to him broken. So
Patriot
it
Laser
works.
That guy's awesome. If you're in Oklahoma and you need something engraved, you need something created. We don't have our hats on.
Yeah, he does hats
We're
and
terrible people. He does hats, t-shirts, custom engraving glass.
He's got that new UV printing machine.
He did this for us. He's got the Bourbon Flights OKC logo on there with my name. I mean,
GSA contracted. He's got it all. He's a good guy, and he'll get you taken care of.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And he's reasonable.
Yeah, big shout out to him.
Appreciate it, Tim.
And it's great, like all the people that have helped us out to get kind of to where we are. Not that we don't have like an echelon of where we need to be, but it's been really cool to meet a bunch of people and go on this journey. So especially with you, brother.
Yep.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. You got anything else to say?
Nope.
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us on this bourbon journey through OKC. Remember, there is a world of bourbon out there waiting to be explored one sip at a time. Until next time, keep your glasses full and your spirits high.
Cheers.
Cheers.